So we live.
Yeah.
It's the Burgh Boyz. It's your man DJ Motorman.
It's DJ Spills.
And we got Palermo Stone in the building.
That's right. Rare Nation.
Clap it up for our audience
yes,
in the building.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
We got a couple fellas in the building, you know what I'm saying, doing what we do. This the first show.
This sounds familiar, man. Don't play with it. This sounds flow. Let it flow. Let it go. Oh, please let it go. Thank you. We have to we might gotta stop getting the white man on the controls at this point. He gets overhand.
Sometimes he does go a little too far.
This white dude goes crazy. You know?
I just wanted to say thank you so much to all of our supporters, all of our guests over these past 3 years. It's been absolutely fucking amazing. I can't thank you guys enough. The support means more than anything. If you can, just please go to youtube.com/The Burgh Boyz Show. Subscribe, like our videos, tell a friend to share, and just spread the word, because we're doing this for the Burgh, and we love the city of Pittsburgh, and we love you guys. So once again, thanks for these wonderful 3 years, and we really appreciate it.
Yeah, man, it's your man DJ Motorman. I appreciate everyone that liked, subscribed, watched, listened, and tuned in live to all of our Burgh Boyz shows for the past 3 years. It's been awesome to be able to do this and have this platform, and I can't thank you guys enough for being subscribing and really tapping in with us, because without the city, without our viewers, without our listeners, without the Burgh, we wouldn't be anything. So definitely appreciate it. 3 years isn't long enough, and stay tuned for season 3. Stay happy, Burgh Boyz
Burgh Boyz family. I just want to say shout out to my man Big Huss. We love you, man. We miss you. Rest in peace. We're gonna keep this shit alive as long as we can. Burgh Boyz for life, man. Burgh brother, we love you, Big Huss.
Cheers, mate. It's the Burgh Boyz.
Brother. Cheers.
Tuesday night chill spot. It's your man DJ Motorman.
Oh shit! You look fresh with the glasses. Let me put mine on. We got some big stuff.
Yeah, we
to
got
talk
a special guest tonight, so we got to put the shades on. My life's so cool, so I got to wear shades. That's the motto.
Hey, those are nice. You got Shaded by Queen on. I see that.
Yeah, you know, Shaded by the Queen. These is the Fed collection, the Fed the God collection. So shout out to Fed the God. I'm also wearing my logo hat, the Taylor Gang Press Kings. Y'all can get one of those on pitfits.com. Also get your Burgh Boyz merch at pitfits.com. Burgh Girls as well. And yeah, shout out to my brother DJ Spills in here.
It's fucking Tuesday, man. It feels great.
Tuesday night chill spot. Shout out to Flack. He'll be joining us momentarily. You know, he's rolling up. And our producer Chris. So without further ado, we got our first guest today. Mr. Kevin Budkey. We're going to talk
Absolutely.
to Mr. Budkey
Talk
in just
to
a moment.
Budkey. Let's get it. And you know what? Just with everything going on, we're gonna start a fresh season 3, and this is episode 1. And we're gonna team up with Stay Happy Family, and which is Kevin Budkey and actually our producer Chris too. So this whole season we're gonna be working with these guys and trying to bring you guys some extra special content. So stay tuned. We're gonna talk to Kevin Budkey here in just a few minutes.
Facts. All right, we're back, and this is the Tuesday Night Chill Spot. I am your man, DJ Motorman, and that is DJ Spills.
So guys,
and we got our special guest, our first guest of season 3, Kevin Budkey.
Cracking. Hey.
What's up, bro? Stay happy, family. Thanks
Yeah,
for
man.
Put the shades on. Had to put the shades on.
Right.
I know, right? Yeah, we had to
The
plan this right.
Sunshine Gang.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
you
man.
know it. Where's the
Gotta
Hawaiian
stay
shirt?
happy in the sun.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's a rainy day out, you know? It's a good day for a hoodie. I took a nap for like 4 hours today.
It's always a good day for a hoodie as long as it's not like 100 degrees out.
100%. But I totally forgot about the humidity here.
Oof.
So it's a little bit, you know. I'm not going to lie, I've been gaining weight recently since I've been back, and I just ripped my pants like an hour ago, and I still haven't changed them.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
you're
where
back
are you?
you're
in
back in
the,
Pittsburgh now?
Yeah, I'm back in Pittsburgh. I was in LA for a year. Yeah. I don't know, man. I was in Chicago.
Is that good
for a bit.
or is that bad?
Yeah.
No, that's great. I'm happy about it. I'm a Burgh boy, bro. That's why I'm
Yeah.
like, I just feel at home. I feel like free here.
Yeah.
I was out there. I was paying a bunch of money to stay in a box, not be able to do anything.
That is
Like,
true.
Living
I had a
on
rooftop
the
in my
West Coast is
apartment. They
definitely
wouldn't
expensive.
Right. We had a rooftop, and they wouldn't even let us on a rooftop because of Corona. I'm like, what are you thinking? What's going on here?
Was there actually somebody like monitoring that?
I don't know. I mean,
Somebody might have told on you if you went up
probably. I was smoking up there every day.
Hey,
Yeah, Kevin's up there smoking again. Can you tell him to come down?
get off the fucking roof. No, so hey man, I just want to say first off, thanks for joining us for season 3 with
Absolutely.
Stay Happy Family. Thanks to our producer Chris. We've been working with Chris now for a couple probably like 2 months now, I think.
Yeah.
And,
We
it's been-
hijacked him.
Yeah, we
Right.
hijacked him. It's been going well, and
Yeah.
what better way to just come together and let's make the Burgh Boyz the best we can, and have you come in and just kind of help us in with the graphics and just the whole branding aspect.
Everything.
Big
Yeah,
teams,
bro.
big teams.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
so-
I just think the more minds we get together, especially people that are this passionate and that know each other this well, I think it just we just have bright futures ahead of us. I mean, might as well like team up. It's like building the Avengers,
No,
Mhm.
yeah.
I've
Yeah,
been
that's-
tired of exploring the other planets by myself.
Yeah, man. We got to be Voltron now, so
Yeah, exactly.
I'm excited, bro. I'm definitely excited about this.
Hell
And,
yeah.
so can we talk about like where it all started? Like, I know you're back in Pittsburgh. You're obviously from Pittsburgh, but like, I know like, how did you get kind of introduced? Because you're a comedian, but you've also do graphics. You do a bunch of shit. So
Yeah.
how did this all start? Your journey?
I'm not gonna lie. I don't tell this like to a lot of people. But my mom had breast cancer when I was in the 6th grade, and right after that, my brother had. I don't know. My brother. I'm not gonna lie. Like my parents were starting to get a divorce when we were younger, so my brother started working. My dad worked at a nightclub, and he let my brother and me start hanging out with him at the nightclub at like 10 years old and 12 years old. So my brother just had like extra cash, so he started buying computers and stuff at a young age. So in like 7th grade, I was like going through a lot with my mom. So my brother was like, "Hey, I got this extra computer. Do you want it?" And I was like, "Yeah." So other than playing that MLB Home Run Derby and stuff, my brother got me into graphics, his friend, and I just started doing MySpace backgrounds. This is when Wiz's like Nokia stuff was blowing up on MySpace. So I was all hyped. I was like, "Man, a dude from Pittsburgh." And it just got to the point where at 18. I had actually 17. I had an opportunity to meet Mac. When the kids debuted, they did a Club Zoo show, and I had an opportunity to meet Mac, and I turned it down. And I was like, I don't know who this guy is. I know Wiz, and he's inspired like a lot of more artists. But like other than Eminem, I was like, I don't really mess with like white rappers or anything. Like I didn't think that was gonna be like, I didn't think it was gonna be good. And then a week later, school started and it blew up, and everybody loved Mac. And I was just like, damn, bro, like I want to get involved in this. So I got introduced to Palermo Stone and you guys actually, when I graduated high school, you got me into like the scene. I had my own clothing brand called Man Cave Clothing, stupid ass name, but I got to do a collaboration with Beatty and the Varsity Squad, you know, who worked with Mac. I got to do a collaboration with Palermo and you guys. I actually was a part of like your label Rare when it started. And that's what inspired me to kind of follow my dreams. I was like, that was the warm up. I was like, that was me being a naive 19-year-old trying to shoot music videos and make album covers. And I was like, what do I really want to do? And how can I?
Yeah, because that's something you did too. You were dabbling in photography, everything, bro.
Everything, bro. Anything creative. I was like, I want to get involved. I just wanted to be a part of like helping somebody become a star. Like, I really just wanted to be a part of something special. And it just got to a point that I was so young that I didn't have the experience. Nobody kind of like, I don't know. It was like wanting to start a record label, but never even have any experience of like being in the studio more than 6 times, you know? Yeah. So I don't know. One of the biggest things I always want to do is comedy. And this is actually a funny story. When I was in high school, I made a couple of comedy skits, and like kids made parody videos of my life, and like those videos blew up, you know, and like
they were good. They blew up.
Theirs were hilarious. Mine are like just so horribly made that like that's why kids make fun of them. But like, I stopped doing it for a while, and then at 21, I was like, hey, this is finally the age where I could do stand up at anywhere I want. So I started doing it. I got out the improv at my 3rd performance. And then within like, I don't know, 6 months, I quit my job for comedy. I lost everything. I was stuck in Aliquippa without a car for 2 years. I was actually working for Chris Clement. So Chris, who's doing this podcast, producing it, I was working for his family at their bar in Aliquippa. And then it just got to a point where I literally
That's the work. I said, put your ass to work.
Right, exactly. Yeah. And then I quit on him like 4 times. So I'm glad we're still friends.
The parents, Crystal came to the shows. His parents probably came. That's funny as hell.
Really though, they do. They still come. They're very nice people.
That's good.
That's dope.
And then it got to the point where I had a beat up Barney colored mom van, and that's how I was getting the gigs. And I finally had enough money to buy a car, and it was either invest my money and all my credit into a car or move to LA. And
you went to LA.
He said, screw the car.
Bro. I'm not gonna say I got some big kahunas, bro.
He said, screw the car.
Yeah, bro. I was like, do I need a girlfriend that bad? You know what I'm saying? I actually had a girlfriend, so I was like, I'm on top of the world, you know?
Oh, man.
And yeah, that got me introduced to the Comedy Store and Pauly Shore. He started taking me across the country, and then
wait. You just skipped a whole lot right there.
Yeah.
So wait, you just skipped over the fact about the Comedy Store. So wait, you went to LA, and then you said
my very first full day in LA, I got up at the Comedy Store to perform. Within a few days, I literally hung out there.
Hold on, how did that happen? How did you get
so they have like an open mic night kind of on Monday nights, but how it works, it's not like a normal open mic where anybody can sign up. Basically what happens is like 200 people sign up, and then after those 200 people sign up, an hour later, after waiting an hour, only like 12 get picked to perform.
Okay.
So then I was lucky enough that I was a part of those 12 that performed. I did all right, but I was so nervous, bro. I was like, it was just like, I saw the names of Richard Pryor, Robin Williams on the walls.
On the walls, yeah.
You can like feel the energy when you're on stage. It's so nuts. Also, the worst part is when it's your first time at the Comedy Store, they put you first. And this is like 7 p.m. on a Monday. So like there's literally 3 people in the audience, and there's like 100 comedians just watching you.
Yeah.
And it's intimidating as fuck. But anyways, I was so hyped about it that like I stayed there every single day, just watching shows and hanging out. And then on New Year's, so 7 days later, I met Pauly Shore, talked to him for a couple of minutes. I actually...
Now, is it Pauly's mom or sister?
Yeah, so his mom owned the Comedy Store. She recently passed away, so now he's like part owner. But she was like the whole reason that Richard Pryor, not the whole reason Richard Pryor blew up, but she was a big reason that Richard Pryor succeeded, and Robin Williams and all these greats.
That Comedy Store was pretty big back. Yeah.
Right, and her story and Jim Carrey's story was such a major aspect of me wanting to pursue comedy, especially in LA at the Comedy Store.
Yeah, that's super cool. So you said Paulie took you like kind of on a tour too?
Yeah, so like within a week of being there and I met him, so that very first day I met him on New Year's, he basically said, like, I just talked to him enough that he was asking me questions and I had enough experience. He's like, hey, I'm looking for an intern. Would you be interested in being like a writer's assistant? And he's like, how fast can you type? And I was like, super fast, like really fast. I'm a fast typer. He told me, literally, he woke me up. He's like, I'll call you in 2 days. He called me the next day, literally the first of whenever the year at 8 o'clock in the morning. And he was like, I'm hungover as shit. I know he's hungover, you know?
Yeah.
And he's like, hey, can you take a typing test for me right now? And I was like, sure. I failed 4 of them to get what he wanted. And I finally got the 5th one. I like did a cheat code kind of just to like get it right. But I got the internship. And then within a month, he started taking me on the road.
That's cool.
And then from then on, it was kind of like the point where after a few months, like usually interns only stay with them for a few months. So after that, I kind of like had to start kind of figuring out what my game plan was money-wise. So I ended up moving to, I moved back to Pittsburgh for like literally a week, worked for Chris for a week, quit that job again. I feel so bad to Chris for that because he was really mad. And then
did you at least give him a heads up before you
No, I quit the day of. I was like, hey, I can't come to work today. And then I moved.
And where'd you move this time?
I moved to Morgantown, West Virginia for 6 months. The dumbest decision, but it was interesting. It's an interesting place. If you want to get inspired to get out of somewhere, go there.
Yeah, right. Yeah, he went to party.
You went to go party.
Yeah. It's funny because the house, I just moved with my best friend. He actually was down there. I moved in with him down there. So like, yeah, it's just like, it was a good time. But then after that, it was the point where I was like, all right, now I know what the game plan is. I was starting to perform at the Improv a little bit. Yeah. I knew that I wanted to produce shows. I wanted to put on others, as I've always wanted to do. So I moved to Chicago. I produced 150 comedy shows within 18 months. And then
18 months?
Yeah, 150 shows within 18 months. And then in the meantime, I was also touring with Paulie a little bit. We did the Chicago Improv, like 400 people. We did Peoria, Illinois, where Richard Pryor's from. And then we did like PA, a couple other places. But that was kind of like what got me hyped up. And then after that, I moved to LA again last September, stayed there for a year, did the Comedy Store like 5 or 6 times, produced my own tour this February with the Varsity Triplets from Netflix. And then Corona broke down, and within a month of moving into my West Hollywood apartment, the place I've always dreamed of being, everything was shut down. And yeah. That was a lot. I just said a lot. I was hyped up. You got me all hyped up to tell my story, and then it ends with this,
take a drink of water, man.
Yeah, it ended pretty sour. I'm sorry about that. And now you're just sitting in a rainy Pittsburgh.
No, but I'm expanding my brand, and I'm working with great people like you guys, and I'm hyped. And I think that, like, at the end of the day, you know, stand-up comedy, right now it might be a rough time, and maybe for the next year or two it might be a rough time. But at the end of the day, I've always said that I'm more than a stand-up comedian. The whole reason I wanted to do stand-up was to get more into acting, more into building a business, more into like expanding to help others. So it's like, at the end of the day, man, it's like, I don't know. I really can see myself turning Stay Happy into like a Barstool type of website, type of brand where we're helping others. We're building a network. God bless you.
Yeah. And so like, what's going on? Stay Happy. Can we talk about Stay Happy? What you plan on doing in the future here in the couple months?
So basically what we're going to do now, me and Chris. So Chris has become my business partner over the last couple of months. He's been such a big supporter of me over so many years, obviously. And I've always believed in him. And I don't know if you guys already realize this, but Chris is such an intelligent person. It's like, so to be able to talk to somebody in a business mindset that is looking into the future and understanding what technology is and what the future holds, especially during a time like this, you have to realize that like technology is key. And at the end of the day, there's so many great podcasts that are building up right now, so many people, so many great voices. So ultimately, like, I want to build something where we have a network of people that are very talented and very creative, and people that are looking into the future of how this world can be a better place. Yeah, so ultimately there'll be clothing, there's going to be podcasts, there's going to be even like comedy sketches. I just finished a TV pilot script that we're without a doubt going to shoot within the next probably like 2 years now because of Corona.
This dog is killing me. I'm out of here.
He said this dog's killing me.
I'm listening, though. Continue. I'll just mute myself.
I'm talking way too much. Yeah. Whether it's this fall or whether it's in the spring, yeah. Yep.
My pussy is so wet.
I gotta settle down though. I'm like trying to rush it because I know we're trying to cut this into like a shorter segment, and I feel like I'm rushing it and not letting you guys talk as much, and I apologize for that.
No, it's fine, dude. That's actually a good thing. That's like the you're quick and to the point. Correct. Yeah, we can. No, he's still moving. He's.
What kind of picture was it? Like Wolf of Wall Street, Leonardo?
I think it's like it's like a big print.
Yeah. Hey. Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, so I don't know. I see it being something where it's a conglomerate that can be used over multiple outlets, whether it's clothing or whether it's music or whether it's podcasts. I mean, I just think when you can build a brand, you can build a brand in an entertainment atmosphere, especially around productions. There's so much to do with that. And like I was saying, I just finished a pilot script, so it's like we're going to shoot that within the next 2 years based now on Corona. Obviously, that pushed it back. We're going to shoot it this year. But even that, like, even if it doesn't go to a network, like, I'm not against putting that up ourselves and putting money behind it. And whether it's Amazon Prime or whether it's trying to get on like one of these, digital streams.
What's the pilot about?
It's actually about living in Morgantown, West Virginia, working at a Texas Roadhouse.
Ooh, shit.
Nice.
That's actually
do
funny.
you have like who do you have in mind for the part? Like, is it something that you've already used? We're going to use as yourself,
Yeah, well, it's my story about my life. Basically, it was basically the story about my life coming from LA as like in my mind, I was considering myself a failed comedian, but like as you guys like, obviously the storytelling, like I wasn't. I was somebody that was doing something. I just felt like leaving LA feels like a failure because LA is such an incredible place. But in reality, it was like I still had so much potential. So it was like being in Morgantown, the pilot is basically just about like me being fed up and me kind of like, I don't know, like understanding, it's about me blossoming into something bigger, but you have to get humbled first. You have to like continuously humble yourself and understand like, hey man, like this is way bigger than me. I'm just a normal human being. Like you can't get wrapped around that you're like this big star. I mean, you can, and you kind of should because you need to have that.
Yeah, you do need to.
Yeah, but like in comedy, though, it can hurt you really, really bad.
Absolutely. That ego is always a problem. Always a problem. There's a fine line. There's a fine line for sure. But yeah, I mean, so it sounds like you got a lot going on, and we're just fortunate enough that you're willing to work with us here for season 3, and I'm really looking forward to it, man. We got a bunch of great guests for season 3. For all of our fans and everybody, make sure you guys subscribe to the Burgh Boyz.
Like, subscribe. Make sure you're
tell them where to follow us.
Tapped in.
Tell them all
make sure y'all tapped in with us. Like, subscribe on our YouTube channel. At the Burgh Boyz on Twitter and Instagram. You can follow us on both. We talk back on both. Usually we talk more on Instagram than Twitter, but you need updates. You need updates.
Absolutely. And I was going to say too, if
you're live with us on that.
Any fans that want to, reach out to us, if you're not going to hit us up either of those ways, hit us up via email, the Burgh Boyz Show at gmail.com. So.
And we got a new thing going on for this season. We'll be taking fan questions. So if you got a question for one of our upcoming guests, make sure you get your question in. We'll be doing that live. So yeah, let us know.
Hell yeah.
And Budkey.
Yes. So basically, you give us your question on IG. You can do it via message or DM or answering one of our IG stories and still message. And we will take the best questions that we like and put them into the show. So your question may get chose, and if your question gets chose, you might get an answer that you like. You might not, but hey, that's a part of the show. So definitely tap in with us on IG at the Burgh Boyz. Budkey, where can they find you at as well?
You can find me on Instagram, Kevin Budkey, Budkey. YouTube, I'm going to start using that a little bit more, and stayhappyfamily.com, as well as the Stay Happy Family YouTube, which we'll be putting on the website. So, yeah, I mean, honestly, Stay Happy, the Stay Happy Family also is an Instagram. I would actually suggest the Stay Happy Family Instagram and the website. You actually would be able to find these Burgh Boyz episodes on stayhappyfamily.com from now on. Yeah, that's that. Yeah.
Clutch.
Woo!
No, we can't thank it enough, man. We can't thank it enough. And we're looking forward to the collab with the Burgh Boyz Stay Happy Family. We appreciate you joining us today for being the first guest for season 3, episode 1. We appreciate it.
Hell yeah.
And, glasses looking fly.
I know, right, mate? We were all synchronized. That wasn't even
Sunshine Boys.
Next time we talk to you, Budkey, wear a Hawaiian shirt. Okay?
All right. You should have put that in the memo. Yeah.
Yeah, and that Hawaiian shirt, that comes from us doing prior Stay Happy Family
Stay Happy
episodes.
House Party.
Yeah, we did the house party here with Kev.
So that was like the vibe. You had to have the swag for the vibes. That's what it was.
Yeah, we were raising money for Pittsburgh, and we were doing a bunch of shit. Yeah, so he was out in LA, and he was on a beach in a fucking Hawaiian shirt, sunglasses on.
With the Venice swag. Okay.
Right. Paradise swagger.
Funny as fuck, dude. But yeah, Kev, is there anything else you got going on that you wanted to bring up before we get out of here? Like,
did you get to talk about the state of 2020? I mean, I know we did a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, it's more of the fact that, like, in the state of 2020, you just live with that wherever and do what you want. Like, even in Hollywood, a lot of people in Hollywood are talking about how, Hollywood isn't a thing anymore. Hollywood's in your pocket. You know what I'm saying? Hollywood's where you can get a camera and a production crew to go to. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, at the end of the day, I didn't need to be in LA. And I think ultimately, I'm glad it's kind of happened because it made me realize that, like, hey, why would I spend so much money to be there when all my business is out here and all my business partners and just like the opportunity, This is where the people that pay money for stuff from Hollywood is all out here. These people appreciate it way more than people out there.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyways, I'm working on outdoor shows. I think that's gonna be a thing for comedy for the future, especially like the next 2 years. I think whether it's this fall, which I didn't know I was gonna come back. It was gonna be rain season, but I know the snow is gonna start soon too. So it's like realistically, we'll probably do a lot of shows in the spring and the summer. There's some different people from Comedy Central and Netflix that we're working with on doing tours with. So it's like,
nice.
It's just about timing. We want to make sure that we can get enough people in and maximize it with cameras and maximize it with press. So it's like, I just don't. Yeah. So we also have my podcast, is Stirring Paints with Kevin Budkey podcast coming out. I was doing this thing called Plank Thoughts. I'm going to start doing it again on a weekly basis where, basically I do a plank for as long as I can and talk about a subject that maybe is like, in the headlines that people want to hear, more info or just kind of like want to hear people's opinions about. And obviously just watch me struggle because that's fun. I want to do
struggle. Want to watch me struggle through? I'll smoke 3 cigs at one time.
I was about to say, bro. What is this?
Lord, he's about to. This is cancer at its best.
Hey, no, I do got an idea though. Imagine these being paintbrushes. Can I paint like this on that podcast?
There you go. Yeah. You're gonna
Yeah.
DJ Spills is actually gonna be the first guest on the Stirring Paints podcast. So
Ooh, shit. All right.
yeah,
I'm down.
yeah. So it'll be
I'm down.
exciting.
I'm down. I'm painting with my mouth just like that, bro. I swear.
I'll have a paintbrush in my butt crack. You know.
Ooh.
Oh man.
Hey,
This
baby
is gonna be
Sadie.
a wild show.
Say hi to baby Sadie.
Oh, perfect timing.
Hey, look
Perfect
at her.
timing. Yeah, perfect timing. Baby Sadie's in the house.
Hey.
Sadie girl. Sadie girl.
She's like, oh no.
Hey, no, we're one big happy family now, right? So stay happy, family. You know,
Right.
with the Burgh Boyz, get it?
Right. Hell
That's
yeah.
right.
The smiles all day.
All day.
Yes, sir. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna jump into either or because that's one of the games that we love to play with our guests. We love to play games here on Tuesday Night Show Spot.
Either or.
What we're gonna do to jump this either or off is we're gonna start off where it hurts in the balls.
Ooh.
Would you rather have one badass kid or two crazy ass girlfriends?
Ooh. Ooh, that's a good one.
Who wrote this, bro? What are you thinking about, bro? What's going through your head? We're like,
Dude.
if I had two crazy girlfriends right now, bro, things would be clapping.
That was a really good one.
Hey, I said in the balls, man. So you gonna go with the two crazy girls? Badass kid.
One badass kid.
I feel like I would want to have one badass kid, but like at the same time, I'm afraid they're gonna have my genes. So like it would probably have to be like an adopted kid or something. You know, like I feel like my balls have already been hit way too many times. Like this kid's not gonna come out normal, bro. I feel like two crazy girlfriends. Though. I don't know how crazy. Crazy in like a you know. I don't know.
I mean, one might slash your car, and one might just want to bone you outside in front of everybody. I don't know. Crazy is crazy. You know?
Crazy. There's different types of crazy.
Do they get along? That's a question. Do they get along? Is this like a conglomerate thing? Is this a team aspect? We're like,
I didn't throw that in there, but I was saying they don't know about each other. Let's do it like that.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
I think you want to keep them away from each other.
Dang.
I like that
because they're both crazy.
Well, because I was gonna say I would do it if they both knew each other. You know what I'm saying? If this was like
that's
a team
too much
thing.
like right. Yeah, that's too much.
Like they're both in the front seat. I'm in the back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, you gotta get the bad kid or the crazy girls that's gonna kill you if they find out about each other.
About the other one.
Yeah, right.
This is actually a perfect. This is a perfect scenario for you. Your life is gonna play out pretty soon. It's gonna happen. I'm seeing it.
Can you take it?
Well, the problem is I already have two crazy ex-girlfriends, so it's like. I'll take the kid. He's gonna be like my. Because honestly, I'm not gonna lie. Wiz inspires me that like I want my kid to be my best friend, and even you guys. You guys are around your kids so much, like that makes me so happy. I'm like, bro, if I could hang out with my kid all day long, we could shoot hoops together, we could do stops together. I mean, stops might be a little much, but like, you know, teach his kid numbers. You know,
it's all fun and games on camera. Off camera, I got the gloves off. I'm beating ass.
This one right here, she's a precious peanut. I mean, she's such a sweetheart. She really is. No, but that's a good question. How about I got this one? Either or. You came from, we know where you've been. We know where you travel. What do you prefer, LA or Pittsburgh?
During a pandemic or during a normal time in life?
Just a normal time in life.
Yeah, normal times.
What is my, I don't know. The thing about Pittsburgh is I feel like once you get known in Pittsburgh, you feel like you're like good for life. Like you feel like, I don't know. There's nothing better than feeling like you're at home and you know people and like the people around you are like, you go to the grocery store like, yo, hey, that's Budkey, you know, like I like that feeling, but LA is like you're like a big fish in a small pond, or like no, the opposite. You're a small fish in a big pond.
Yeah, right.
So it's like you almost have that aspect where like even if LeBron James is walking down the street, like nobody would care, and it's like I kind of don't like that because it's almost to the point where you feel like you don't like matter. Like it's like I don't know. So I kind of like Pittsburgh, to be honest. I think if the weather is a little bit better here, if it's a little bit better than like as good as LA,
I like that.
50%.
I like
But
that.
I think now that I'm back and understand like how much money is a factor in like life and how much it's, I wouldn't say overrated, but like I think LA money is like extreme. And it's like, do I have a
Taxes out there is crazy too.
Right. Do I have a hedge fund? No. You know what I'm saying? I got an entertainment company. And I like to have fun, you know? I bought 26 eggs the other day for I was 75 cents, you know? Like it was
That's
like,
beautiful.
it's ridiculous out here, bro. Like I don't know where they're getting these chickens from, bro, but they're being like there's too many of them.
Make it rain chickens.
Make it rain eggs and chicken.
Hey, all the extra money you're gonna save from LA, you can buy a chicken. Just get your own chicken.
No, just reinvest it into the Burgh Boyz. Thanks. Bye.
Exactly. 100% though. That's what I'm saying. Why, Why would I give it to some real estate agent or something? You know, like
screw that.
Yeah.
All right, I got another either or for you. Coke or Pepsi?
I like Coke better. I like sweeter things. Pepsi's a little too harsh. It's like it gets down into your throat and it just starts bubbling too much.
True. Sprite or 7-Up?
Ooh.
The only thing I don't like about Sprite is it doesn't have caffeine, but I bet 7-Up doesn't. I bet 7-Up doesn't have caffeine. So I would say Sprite.
Smokables or edibles?
Smokables or edibles? Ooh. Am I around people? Because I feel like if I'm around people, I feel
just
like
in general.
Yeah,
like,
you're about to
what
go
do you
out.
prefer? Like you're about to go out. What do you prefer? What are you doing right before you leave the crib? Smoking or you eating an edible?
I would say smoke. If I'm like by myself, I'd say edible because I won't be able to talk.
He's gonna be mute. He's gonna be a man. They're gonna be like, "You want to hit this?"
He's gonna fall asleep, Sandy. He's gonna
Bro,
fall
I went to
asleep.
a restaurant in edible one time and I couldn't even order. They were like, "You're too incoherent, bro. Like, what is going on?"
Oh, that's funny as hell.
But I'll give you this. This is a little tip of the trade. I would say take an edible before you go to sleep, and then you'll wake up, and it'll be like, "Whoa, what the? Oh, this is like nuts, bro! Like that is like the experience right there. I get the best ideas when I do that. I'll wake up and I'll have a notebook filled within like 2 hours. It's like nuts."
So how do you, real quick, before we get out of here, I just wanted to ask, how do you come up with like some of your comedy sketches? Like what you're gonna do on stage?
Life,
how do you
prepare? Life, yeah. Okay. I mean, like, it's even at the point now where like I'm starting to understand like it's not about. I'm a super goofy dude, so this is another thing. You get said what projects I'm working on. I have an album / like special that I'm working on. I have a lot of it already. I just don't want to put it out, or like I have a story I kind of want to do, but I don't know if like recording studios are open or what. So I'm trying to figure out the best scenario about that. But like a lot of the stories are goofy. A lot of the stories are about like things that hit home. But I think the more that I'm growing up, and especially with this pandemic, I'm starting to realize it's like just be open with these people about like things we can all relate on. I mean, at the end of the day, like a pandemic is crazy. So if we can relate on a subject like that, you're like, dang, bro, like, my favorite pizza joint closed, you know, or like, you know, whatever it is. Like
the O. Did you go down there and reminisce at the empty spot yet?
The original, the O. You remember down in the pit?
Oh, dude, is it closed, right?
They closed it, yeah.
Oh, dude, I gotta go down to Pepe's and at least pay my respects there, because at least that's still open, you know.
Yeah.
But the O, that
has
man.
been gone. Now the O's gone.
You know what's crazy? The only time I've ever been in the O is when I like don't remember. It's like one of those moments where they call it the O because like you were like, you went to the O last night, like, oh.
Oh, was I really at the O?
Yeah.
Was I really?
And it's usually your girlfriend that's asking. She's like, I heard you were at the O last night. It's like, oh.
Yeah.
Like I can't imagine how
look at Sadie looking at me.
Been when like Instagram and stuff was at the height as it is.
Oh
now.
yeah, that place would be popping.
That would have been crazy.
Right.
Imagine all the people that you see on there. Like, yeah, I'm down to O right now. Come get some of this chicken.
Yeah, these people are literally the most active at 2:00 in the morning at the O. Like we all know that.
Yeah.
For no reason at all. Like go home.
Yeah.
Like,
right.
You would have people there that weren't buying anything. They were just hanging out, just loitering to the fullest extent.
Bro, also people, one time we were in the strip district at a club and we walked to the O. We were so drunk that we walked to the O from the strip district. And like that's not like a crazy amount, but like that's pretty far.
That's pretty far.
I don't remember most of it, but like again, it's one of those things where like that's why it happens.
Yeah.
All right, I got another either or. Could you write a sketch beer drunk, or would you rather write it high?
Whoa.
Being drunk or high.
You think you get your best work from beer drunk or high?
I don't know, man. It's tough. It's like a mix. It's a mix. I feel like honestly, it's the memory, the things that happen to inspire the memory usually happen drunk. When I remember the memory and like write it down and turn it into a story, usually happens the other way. So I would say when you smoke, I think you get more into the creative juices to get the ideas flowing of what has happened. When you drink, it's more of making those moments and like kind of like, like spitting into stuff. So I don't know. I'd say probably smoke. If I'm going to write something like crazy, if I'm going to spend an hour to going hard and like 4 pages of a script, I'd probably say smoke. But
good answer. Good answer.
Yeah.
That is a good answer. That's a good answer. Well, hey,
I don't know.
You're trying to look for a studio. You're trying to figure shit out. Well, you're part of the Burgh Boyz, so we got you in the studio. Come on, Mo. We got to take him down.
You know what, bro? I got to send you. I make beats, dude.
Come down to O, bro. Come down to O. We got to get some of this chicken. We got to get some of this chicken.
Yeah, right? Yeah. No, but seriously, you do make beats, don't you? You produce.
I do make beats. Yeah, I have for a while. Like that's why I love hip hop so early, dude. When I used to manage a hip hop artist named GP, and we used to
going places.
Yeah, going places.
I
we were in the studio like every week, and I loved making beats. I had a drum pad and a Kai, and like it ended up breaking on me because I used it too much, and their USB ports sometimes aren't the best. But I got the cheap one. That's why. But it's not a Kai. It's me. But. But I just love it, bro. Like laying down the kick, the snare, the hi-hat, like that just gets me hyped up. I mean, like, so it's at the end of the day, this album, I think that's honestly why I don't want to put it out yet, because I want to turn it into something where, like, basically the concept is like a radio station. You know what I'm saying? Like, people have always told me I have a face for radio, and it's like, I mean, I appreciate it. It's like.
You're so ugly.
All right, it's okay. let's do like 3 rapid questions before we get out of here. All right. The first one, I'm gonna shoot straight. Would you rather be stuck on an island with a Walkman, or a fork, a knife, and a toaster?
I mean, if you would have said like what are those grills called? The panini presses? Like that would have been more exciting than a toaster and a fork and a knife. But
I gotta make it kind of
tough. I would say honestly a Walkman. I can't live without music. What's life without music? Seriously. Like if I wake up and I don't listen to music before I go to bed, or like when I wake up, like I honestly don't know where I'd be in life.
All right.
I made a lot of my decisions. Like literally Mac Miller's is like follow your dreams. He just says it nonchalantly in one of his early songs. I was like, I took that to heart. I was like, motherfucker, I have great dreams and I am gonna follow those,
Top 3 Mac songs.
Okay, I'll be there. The song about his mom. That's gonna be my wedding song one day.
I know it's hard to make 3, but
yeah, Good News I would say is up there. Oh man, there's a lot from Macadelic that I really like. Knock Knock's pretty good, but I feel like, oh man,
It's so many.
It's so tough, dude.
Yeah,
I would say
that's tough.
Thoughts on Thoughts of a Balcony? That would
probably balcony. Yeah,
that would probably be number 3 because that's just like that's super raw. Yeah, that's what I'd go with. But even even just the Best Day Ever as a song, like the bonus one, like that. Yeah. That's a pretty. I played that song way too many times.
All right, and the last one is top 3 things, or not top 3, but 3 things that you need to have to be considered a Yinzer.
Top 3 things.
It doesn't have to be top 3. Just 3 things that you would consider a Yinzer to be.
Okay, bad English.
They may do. Yeah.
Bad English
would be number 1.
French fries.
A French fries on a sandwich would definitely be part of that. A Pittsburgh pea snapback. And then icy light.
That's a Yinzer from a mile away right there.
Yeah, absolutely. Anyone like icy light. That is.
Half a cooler cheese, dude. I had that for breakfast. I've had that for breakfast like every day of this week. That's why my pants ripped, bro.
Have a cool.
Hey, Budkey, we really appreciate you for taking the time out to join us, man. Welcome to the family. We welcome you, and you've welcomed us. So now we're just one big stay happy Burgh Boyz family.
Hell
That's
yeah.
right.
Hell
That's
yeah.
right.
Thank you guys.
Excuse our friend Flack. You know, he gets real belligerent sometimes and forgets where he's at. So,
So many
bro.
I think
backwards.
he forgot that he's not here with us right now. But
Yeah,
he'll be back momentarily.
He's still here. He's still here. We'll get him in. It's no big deal.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
No, but Budkey,
we'll get him in.
thank you so much again, man. And next time we talk, you gotta wear that Hawaiian shirt, all right?
Yeah, for sure. I'll have a Pittsburgh P snapback on too.
Oh shit, I like it.
Actually, maybe the Hawaiian shirt though. What about Burgh Boyz though? You know what I'm saying? Like
All right,
I gotta get one of those. Where
I'll
do we get
get you
those
one.
at?
Yeah,
Where do I get one of those?
I
We'll
got
get
you
you
one
one.
of those. Just give me your Addy or meet me at Spill's house.
Oh shit.
But I'm saying if I'm an audience member, where am I getting these at, bro? 'Cause I wanna start being the plug on that.
You can shop pitfits.com.
Pit Fit?
It's just pitfits.com. PITTFITS.com.
There you go. Get that Burgh Boy swagger, bro.
Burgh Boys
Yes,
and
Burgh-
Burgh ladies, the Burgh
Burgh
girls.
girls. Burgh girls. We got them.
Get you one.
That's right. Sadie
I gotta
needs
get
one.
myself one of those Burgh girls.
Mrs. Spills needs one.
And Spill said he was gonna wear the Burgh girls tee next time.
I did. And my fiance, she's pissed at me. I'm in the doghouse right now because she doesn't have a Burgh Girls shirt. So I need to get
I'm
one.
gonna get her right, bro.
I'm gonna be in Butler. You better believe it. When I'm in Butler, I'm pulling up on you, Mo. All right.
Yeah, you are coming out this way. Yeah, come through.
All right,
I'll lace
bro.
you with two.
Okay. I need one for me. You know, I need mine to be
Yeah.
an extra small though. Okay.
Oh man.
All right, man. I love you guys, man. Happy Tuesday.
Hey, hell yeah. Thank you guys.
Stay
so much for
happy,
everything,
Burgh
man.
Boys family. That's it. Stay happy, Burgh Boys
stay
family.
happy, Burgh Boys
Subscribe,
family.
motherfuckers.
Subscribe and like, bitches.
Yeah.
There you go.
All right, boys. Well, have a
Thank
good
you,
night.
guys.
Thanks.
You too.
Love you. Peace.
Yes, sir. We are back with our guest, my favorite color.
Oh my gosh. Bro,
Major air horns.
Bro, I'm so geeked, man. Oh man, we got my favorite color. Bro, you make me smile, man. I just see it, he makes me smile, bro.
That's beautiful, bro. Thank you.
Hey, can I just say one thing?
What's good?
Can I do it too, Phil?
What'd you say?
I said, hold on. Can I do it with you?
Where's your? I can't hear you.
Yeah, I could barely hear him.
I could barely hear you now.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, there you are.
All right, here we go.
Start over. Good.
Velma!
Velma! Dude, oh my God. I love you, man.
I love
Hey,
you more, man.
dude, let me just start off by saying congratulations on
Thank
I
you,
still got these shades on. I forgot.
Bro, thank you.
Sunshine Boys. Sorry, the earlier guests, we were the Stay Happy Sunshine Boys. So I still.
I'll
got my
wear
shades
some
on.
with you if you want to wear them.
Yeah. Let's do it. I'll put them back on.
I'll
Let's
put
do it.
mine on too. I'll keep the team.
Yeah, there we go.
There you go.
I got the prescription Prada shades.
Oh, that's fire.
Ooh,
That's fire.
okay.
So these are prescription, but I got
Yeah.
some over there. My Versace's a prescription.
Thank you, man. I like it.
F.O. Sachi.
Hey, so
Oh, God.
I just gotta say thank you for sitting down with us because you've been a very busy man since Velma dropped.
For sure, bro. Hell yeah.
You
Thank
you
you.
got a bunch of stuff, bunch of publications talking about you. Let's just start right at the jump, bro.
For sure.
How long you been rapping? Let's start there.
I've been rapping like forever, but I started recording music in 2017.
Wow.
Yeah.
Not so. Now, when you say you've been rapping a while, you mean in high school at the lunch table?
Yeah. I've been like writing music forever and shit. You know what I mean? And like just like freestyling and shit forever. Everyone always knew me as a rapper, but I was never like a rapper. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, and I saw you on the New Waves podcast, by the way. We're Pittsburgh. You killed that shit, bro. That freestyle
thank
was
you, bro.
fire.
Appreciate that, G.
Shouts to Naj too, because Naj. No, we need Naj to come back with that shit. I miss the New Wave.
Yeah, I miss talking to Naj. I haven't talked to Naj in a while, bro.
Yeah, man. Definitely reach out to him. I know he loves you just as much as we do. But Rostrum, congratulations on that, man. That's fucking huge, dude.
Real,
so,
thank you.
Speak a little bit about that, like, you know.
Yeah, speak on the Rostrum.
Knowing Rostrum, you know, is a staple here, coming out of Pittsburgh.
For sure.
To get that look from them.
Man, it's fucking dope, bro. Just like me, even being like a preteen in Pittsburgh, I would just see Rostrum all over Wiz's shit. I would see Rostrum all over Max shit. So they really seem like that label to really like push artists from this city to like really make that shit happen. So yeah, whenever they showed interest, I just felt like honored that I was even like in that type of lane for them to even view me as. So yeah, definitely. It's amazing being here. They're great. And it doesn't even feel like a label. It just feels like family, man. I could call them about anything.
That's amazing.
For sure.
It's absolutely amazing. What are you drinking? Coffee or tea?
Cannabis tea, actually.
Wow.
Yeah.
Woo.
Yeah.
You on that LA wave now? You out there, huh?
You already know, man. You already know.
Motor, let me see that mic. I don't know what's going on with your mic this time, Mo.
Yeah, I could barely hear.
I could barely hear you. Try it now. Nope, I can't hear you. I still can't hear you, bro.
He's just like whispering to us.
I know. I feel like it's coming through his computer audio and not through the headset.
Yeah, man. Hear me now? Shit's crazy.
Nope. Nope.
Yeah, man. Can y'all hear me? He got me feeling like y'all can't hear me.
You're fine.
All right.
Is any better?
Nope.
Just take the headset off, I think.
Yeah. Can you disconnect it? Yep.
Keep messing around. We're back. I had some technical difficulties with my microphone, but hopefully everybody can hear me and see me. We're here with my favorite color. We're going to talk about Velma.
That's right. Let's get into it.
All right, let's do it. What's up? What you guys want to know? Let's go.
So, you're a pretty good performing artist, also, not just rapper. So I think, and this is more of a comment than a question, but I think you put a lot of your personality and character into this album. So what would you say was like the most the hardest thing to do when putting this album out?
I think it was really just becoming secure with the idea that it's coming out, if that makes sense.
Absolutely.
I finished the album 2 years ago, so I was a whole different person 2 years ago. You know what I mean? Yeah. So it's kind of like I'm marketing who I was 2 years ago almost, if that makes sense. So yeah, I think it was just really the fear of people thinking it sounds dated or thinking it sounds like so 2 years ago or some shit. But honestly, since it's dropped, I haven't been hearing that at all. I've just been hearing like high praise and how dope it is. So that really like relieved a lot of stress I was having, a lot of overthinking I was doing about it.
That's
yeah,
dope.
because I mean, at the end of the day, bro, the project's solid front to back. I mean, from how it starts with On the Line to where it ends with Velma. Like, I mean, it's amazing, bro. What would you say was your favorite song on the track or on the album? Excuse me.
I think I have two. I think it's Funeral and Hooray. And I think those are my two favorite songs because they're total opposites of each other.
I was just going to say that.
I think Funeral is the perfect metaphor for hopelessness, and I think Hooray is the perfect metaphor for hopefulness.
Wow.
That's now strong. with the song Funeral, that's a, oh my God. Hold on 1 second.
For sure.
Look at him. Did you see that jump out?
Sorry. So with funeral, you know, it's something that, you know, death is something that we all deal with. So what compelled you to want to talk about that on the album?
Honestly, it was just with everything that's going on, you know, like even now it's literally a relatable topic, like cops just shooting black people dying for no reason. And it could even be like I lost a family member, you know what I mean? It's just non-stop death all around us at all times that we try our hardest to ignore. So one day I woke up, I didn't even have a beat. I just wrote all those words, just word for word, just easily. They just came so naturally. And yeah, I think the thing that compelled me to write it was just mainly, I don't feel like enough people were talking about it. I feel like death's looked at as such a taboo thing, but it's ironic because it's inevitable. So I don't understand why people shy away from something that important.
Yeah, I mean, it's obviously a subject that you want to avoid because you know that it's coming.
Yeah,
So
no, you're right.
it's something that's promised, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, all right, well, let's see how far we can put off this death stuff, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and when it happens, it's one of the last things you even want to fucking talk about. You know, I mean, it's tough, man. And the fact that you were able to talk about it in actually a very creative manner and put something together that was like putting it out there in a light that was like making people want to talk about and listen to it. If that makes sense, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah.
For sure. Yeah,
Super.
I mean, that was the goal, really, just to do it in the best retrospective way I could think of to make it consumable. You know what I mean? And not just make people feel uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Even from like the video, like a bunch of people we just casted or holding me in this casket. You know what I mean? Like they don't know me from a can of paint, but they hear all the words I'm saying and they know me by the end of the music video just from what I said. Right. I think music needs to get a lot more personal. And I think it really moved away from how personal music is, but I think it's coming back. And I think that's why people were fucking with the song so much.
I think that's the reason why a lot of people are fucking with this album in general, if you want me to be honest, because in a time like this, we don't have enough music being released that's talking about the problems, connecting with emotions, all of that kind of stuff, man. Like that kind of stuff has kind of just gotten thrown by the wayside. Let's push the entertainment agenda and but like at the end of the day, like if you're gonna rap about something that people can relate to and stuff that's actually about real life that people deal with, like that's what hip hop's been forever.
Yeah, man. That's what I think it is. You know what I mean?
I agree. I agree.
Yeah.
No, and you're doing a fantastic job of it.
Now,
what would you I was gonna bring up Q. Is Q working with you? Is he one of?
Yeah, Q's my manager.
Is he? Okay, that's awesome, man. That's awesome. Yeah. I didn't know.
Shout out to our brother Q.
Yeah, Burgh Boy for life, right there, man.
For sure.
And how long have you guys been working together?
It's been about 1.5 years now. After I dropped my first EP, Go, he ended up inviting me over to his house whenever he was living down in Lawrenceville.
Yeah.
And yeah, man, I went over there and played him a lot of like unreleased music, including shit off of Velma. And I remember he just asked like what my next step was. And I basically just told him like, I don't know. I think I'm looking for a manager. And he's like, motherfucker, I'm right here.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh shit, yeah, I'll fuck with you. And after that, I finished Velma up, got a little private link going, and he sent it out to Rostrum, and they instantly fell in love with it. And I ended up moving to LA and signing.
That's amazing.
That's super dope.
Amazing.
Was it a dream to move to LA, or did that just become like part of the plan?
Well, I'm actually originally from LA. I lived in LA before Pittsburgh, so I always did want to get back here, like after my adolescent period, because I just knew I wanted to be adult in LA. But yeah, definitely was a dream just to get back here and really do everything I knew I was supposed to be doing out here. So yeah, I could say it was definitely a dream come true once I finally was able to afford to live out here.
Now you'll be this album will forever be cemented because of this pandemic and the time that we've had in 2020. So can you speak about that too? Like how it's been, doing your press run, probably via Zoom calls and virtual chats and not being able to be in front of people as much.
Yeah, man, it's definitely difficult being a rapper right now, but at the same time, it's like a blessing in disguise because we're like forced to come up with creative ass ways to do shit. We can't just easily present ourselves in front of a crowd anymore. We have to like really dip into like creative bag and come up with alternatives to really get people's attention. And I think this is what is separating a lot of like the artists who are very creative and a lot of the artists who aren't. Cause I haven't complained since this shit started. It just really motivated me to come up with better ideas and really find different pieces of myself to present to the world in the easiest way I can during the pandemic. I definitely think it helped me unlock a new creative piece of myself, and it's cool being at home as much as I have been because I'm even coming up with like different ways to make music. Since this shit started, I've been making music every single day, and I'm finding new pieces of myself in music every day. So, yeah,
that's amazing.
Are you going to drop a deluxe, or do we have any more music coming from this, era of this project being made?
Yeah, just I'm gonna drop another music video. I don't think I'll be doing a deluxe, no, but I do have a lot of music I'm working on and a lot of finished music too that people could expect to be dope as hell.
That's amazing, man. That's super dope. And I see, like, I really like what you were doing with social media, bringing to light all these different creative aspects of videos to promote Velma and shit, bro. Like, so do you record those by yourself? Does your girl help you? Like,
usually, you mean like the funny ass videos?
Yeah, bro. Like, you was fucking like walking down the street and like Velma, and all these white people were looking at you like, what the fuck's this black dude doing? Like,
there was one, I think you were like on a beach or something, and you were like, I drink tequila or something. Like, I like to turn up.
How these coming to light?
Man, one day me and my girl, we just went to the little beach. We went there for our anniversary, and I was like, yo, just record me. I'm gonna say a bunch of random shit. And then I just cut them all up in a video, and that shit like went viral.
It did.
I was like, this is the easiest shit ever. I'll just keep doing this shit. So we came up with like my favorite stuff. So it's like my favorite farmer, my favorite mechanic. And I just learned how to implement that perfectly. So I'm gonna have a lot more of those for sure. Cause it's like a never ending amount of content you can get out of those.
Now, hey, is yellow your favorite color? What's your favorite color?
What favorite color is orange, your favorite color?
Orange?
Yeah, it's orange. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Okay. My favorite color is
orange.
All right, we should play either or, man. I feel like this leads right into it.
For sure.
So we play a game with our guests called either or. We give you two choices, and neither is right. But we got to start out with what you said, Pittsburgh. What? Ooh. Okay. My conscience is talking to me, so that's sorry why I stopped. But Pittsburgh or LA?
Man, I think LA for me personally. I'm biased though, like I never even saw snow before I lived in Pittsburgh.
Wow, yeah, that's true.
But whenever it comes to Pittsburgh, I think some of my most important friendships ever have came out of there, and it will always have like a place in my heart. I wouldn't be where I am right now if I didn't live in Pittsburgh. So Pittsburgh holds a place nostalgia wise, but I'm living and dying in LA.
To live and die in LA. That's the place to be.
Hey, all so right. I got one. You're out there. You got your girl next to you. You guys are thinking about what the next, you're driving. What are you driving? What's the next stop? You driving in a Ferrari or a Lambo?
No, I got a Nissan.
You got if you could choose, which one? If you could pick, Lambo, Ferrari?
I think I picked the Lambo. I picked the Lambo. Yeah, because
Lamb talk.
Yeah, I think I picked the Lambo for sure. Like something real nice, different. Probably even a truck, nigga. Fuck it, like some crazy Lambo truck.
All right, yeah. I like where this is going. So, the Cybertruck or a
I
Bentley
pre-ordered
truck?
that shit.
Oh, well, then we know what you want then.
Yeah, right. That's
Yeah.
amazing. No, all
Elon
right.
Musk is very interesting.
How about we go a day party in Las Vegas
Mm.
or a big ass night party in Miami?
I never been to Miami, but
On your phone.
how could I word this without sounding like fucked up? All right, I've never been to Miami, but I know they do a lot of wild drugs that we don't do in Miami. So for my safety, I'll probably pick Las Vegas because I think if I go to Miami, I'll either try something I shouldn't try or get bit by a person I ain't want to get bit by.
They are wild down there. That's a different breed.
Yeah, they're just
Floridians.
different. I don't know if that's like my type. If I'm going to Miami, I'm not trying to party too hard. I'm trying to chill in the corner or something, like hang out with people watch.
Funny as hell.
All right. Let's see. Let's go to albums. If you could only have one album, you had to choose between one of these albums, would it be a Tupac album or a Biggie album? And which one would it be?
Really, I guess Ready to Die, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it'd be Ready to Die. I listen to a lot more Biggie than Tupac.
Okay.
So yeah, I think it would be Biggie for sure.
And you know what's crazy? You answering it that way, you come from LA and you move to Pittsburgh, but you just listen to Biggie more than you listen to Pop. That's just it's one of those things. Like as a person looking at you, I wouldn't expect that. I would expect.
Yeah, I mean, I love Pac too, but just the way Biggie rapped was kind of like the first type of rap I was adapting to when I started rapping. Like I was more about the punchlines and the bars versus the storytelling and shit. So they just hold like a more nostalgic place in my heart.
Yeah, absolutely, and that makes sense. Now that you put it that way, that completely makes sense. Because I could see you how you rap. That's definitely
for sure. I love Pac.
Velma.
If I could take both, I'll take both. You know?
Velma.
Yeah.
How'd you come up with Velma, bro?
Bro, I'm gonna be totally honest with you, bro. Velma was not a specific thing. Like I just knew I wanted it to symbolize something bigger than the word Velma. You know what I mean? So I looked at it the way people look at the word Lucy, like that's just for Lucifer. I wanted Velma to symbolize the industry, the yin, the yang, everything. So I just wanted Velma to be like that. Like just a word that meant a lot more than the name.
That makes sense. And that's fucking dope.
Yeah.
Don't destroy my box.
Yeah, Mo. Hit him with the desert island.
Okay, so we gotta get you on the deserted island, and you only have either a Walkman or a toaster. Which one would you rather be left with on this island?
Does the island like have plugs? Could I plug shit in on the island?
Maybe. Right? I know.
You are the person.
If I have a toaster, I'll plug. What am I toasting without an outlet?
You got one power outlet. You got one power outlet. Yeah, there you go. One power outlet.
How depressed am I? How depressed?
You've been on the island for 30 days now, so you're starting to get a little.
Do I feel hopeless?
I think you're starting to get there. 30 days, yeah.
All right, yeah. If I have an outlet, I'll probably have the toaster because I could just throw it in the water that I'm in and it'll kill me.
Hey, bro.
We might have to cut that out, but I like that answer.
I like that.
I thought you was gonna say like I was gonna take the toaster apart and like
Bro,
try
I'm
to
not
make
worried
some
about
type of motor to get off the island.
If I have a toaster, where the fuck is this imaginary food coming from, bro? Like I'm on an island.
Where's the breath coming from? Oh shit!
Am I gonna toast a coconut or some shit? Like I'm on an island, bro. I don't even know what's going on. I want to die at that point.
I really am. I'm sweating. I'm laughing. Oh shit! I didn't expect that at all.
Nah,
All
for
right.
sure, yeah.
Brown tequila or white tequila?
Oh, white any day. Hold up, I'll be back. What?
Hey, that's perfect.
Cheers, bro. Cheers. Cheers.
I had to take these off my son, so cheers. Shears, I should say.
Cheers.
Ah,
I saw what you did. Okay, I seen that.
I like it. I like it.
Hey,
All right,
what's that?
so
Wait, hold on, real quick. My favorite color, my friend. What's that painting behind you? That's really dope. What is that?
And my girlfriend paints stuff, dude. It's
Yeah, can
yeah.
you like bring it closer? I want to see it.
Hold on. Can y'all see it?
Yeah, that's dope.
oh, that's tight.
That's super artwork. That's
Yeah,
dope as fuck.
She paints a lot of dope shit. So I guess that's like a symbol for her and our cat. You know, just
Yeah,
no.
that's dope. Super dope. Did I just see your girl's nip?
I guess metaphorically.
Nip slip.
Yeah. I guess you saw it like metaphorically.
I'll blur it out. A producer will blur it out. Blur her face out, not the tit.
Yeah. Bro, it's a cartoon, bro.
He said he gonna blur the face out. Leave the tit out.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
You saw the idea of my girl's nipple. You ain't see her nipple though.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, it's not the real one.
Yeah.
All right. So this is more just like rapid fire rather than either or. So I was trying to think of like my favorite colors, my favorite things. So can we name 5 of your favorite things to do? Obviously you like to rap, but let's go to some other things.
Yeah, like in your life. Normal life shit.
I love Disney movies, bro. They're so cool.
Ooh,
Like,
I like
people don't understand how important Disney movies are. Every single one has like a life lesson in it and shit. You know what I mean? Like it's fucking amazing. If I had to pick one, I don't think I even could because
I watched Kazam again on Disney. Like, whoa.
Bro, I live on Disney Plus. That's all I know. So yeah,
I agree.
my favorite type of shit right now to watch is Disney Plus at the moment. But I love movies in general. Like not even just Disney. I love movies.
That's
Movie buff.
favorite Disney song.
Probably like Bet on It by Zac Efron in High School Musical.
Ooh, yeah, that is a good one.
Bro,
I was
when
waiting
a
on you
young
say,
nigga,
do
bro,
you
when I was a
wanna
young
build
nigga,
a
I used to turn that-
snowman?
Do you
Nah,
want
nah. I was on that Bet on It time, bro. Every time Bet on It would come on, you couldn't tell me I couldn't do shit. I'm like, all right, nigga, bet on it. Nigga, watch this. Nigga, I'm gonna make it happen. Like, Zac Efron was like my nigga back then.
That's so funny,
You might have
bro.
to sample that.
Oh.
Might have to sample
That High
that.
School
Okay.
Musical shit changed the nigga life for real.
All right, so that's one of your favorite things. What's another favorite thing for my favorite color?
Yeah.
I guess just like ask me like, what's your favorite?
What's your favorite food?
favorite food, man? I hate to say it, bro, but it might just be like chicken or some shit. But
Okay.
honestly, I like seafood a lot. Like I'm really into like crab legs and lobster, and, you know, that type of stuff. You know, the bugs of the sea. So yeah, I'm real into that type of shit.
Sea
you like
urchins.
So you like Little Mermaid then, right?
Yeah, like, Little Mermaid's dope, bro. Little Mermaid is great.
All right.
All right.
Well, yeah. Favorite drink, a non-alcoholic beverage. So we already know what that. Water.
Yeah.
Water. Okay,
Yeah,
water.
good
I like
balance.
that.
I don't drink soda or nothing, so definitely like water. Water.
It's pop.
Like,
It's pop.
Yeah, over here we say pop.
bro, I will show you a soda, and I assure you it says artificially flavored soda on it.
You just shut me the fuck up, bro.
Bring out a soda right now. I better say artificially flavored soda on that bitch.
That's so
All
funny.
right. My favorite hoodie.
My favorite hoodie, man. I guess this one. I don't know. It's just black.
fucking love it.
I like plain shit. I like fucking with shit like this. Like I don't know. I don't need nothing too flashy no more.
Yeah, we do
Yeah,
need to
bro.
get you a Burgh
Yeah,
Boyz
yeah.
hoodie.
Send us your address. We'll get you a Burgh Boyz hoodie. Get you some
will.
Burgh Boyz gear.
I'm with
All
that.
right.
For sure.
We've got one more. One more. We need my favorite.
Let's hear it.
What you thinking?
My favorite sport.
Basketball.
Basketball.
Yeah,
Okay.
any time of the day. I could talk about basketball with anyone for at least 9 hours straight.
How do you feel about
My
Giannis?
favorite player. My favorite player.
Ooh,
James Harden.
James Harden. Ooh.
Okay.
How do you feel about
100%.
Giannis getting that Defensive Player of the Year?
I mean, like, good for him, but I don't fuck with him because of how he says he's trying to disrespect James Harden, even though James Harden is literally changing the NBA. He's put in a lot of work, and Giannis doesn't really appreciate any of it. James Harden was never talking shit about Giannis until Giannis started talking shit about him, throwing balls at his face, saying he doesn't pass and shit. How are you going to say James Harden doesn't pass, but he literally averages like top 5 most assists in the fucking league? What do you have to do to get an assist? You have to fucking pass the ball, bro. So, yeah, like James Harden was saying, bro, I mean, I wish James Harden was 7 foot and could dunk on fucking everybody, but he's just not. He actually has to be talented and fucking have a basketball IQ, bro. So, yeah, shout out Giannis, but fuck that nigga.
Yeah.
All right. Well, hey, man, I appreciate you sitting down with us, man. Shout out to you. Make sure everybody goes to. We want everybody to go, and if you haven't streamed Velma 100,000 times,
Velma
turn
is
it on
out
while
now.
you're in the shower, while you're cooking, while you're cleaning, maybe while you're, having relations. Just turn it on and
Facts,
listen to
man.
it.
Bro.
Tell a friend to tell a friend. Where can they find you?
Find me on Instagram at myfavoritecolor_, on Twitter at myfavoritecolor, and on all streaming platforms at myfavoritecolor.
Awesome.
Dope.
Awesome, bro. Thank you so much, man. We can't thank you enough, and continued blessings and big success your way, man. Burgh Boyz love you, and take care, man. You be safe out there.
Sure. Love y'all too, G.
Thank you.
Dope. Hey, it's my favorite color, and you're rocking with the Burgh Boyz.
Ha!